I'm not nearly the coach you are, but I've got some basketball coaching experience, coached a few years, and, much younger girls. And, one of my mottos is always, hey, when you go out and play, you're spending your time here. You want to win, right? It's more fun to win, right? Yeah, it's more fun to win. Yeah. Okay. So let's work backwards here. If you have more fun to win, you got to be better if you want to win. And if you want to be better, you need to practice. You need to listen. You need to work with your teammates and work on your individual skills. So work on this in practice to get to have more fun. So, and then it comes full circle. It's like, have fun doing it to have more fun,
Right. Yeah. And just like you were saying too, about how to tie that together, what's great about girls is they mature faster mentally. So you can teach them context much easier than boys. And here's what I mean by that. What you said was a phenomenal example. So like this year, I've been working more on strategies to get in their heads more, because again, I'm still learning a lot with the girls, because like you touched on, they don't watch basketball. Now over the years, they're starting to watch more because of the way I'm explaining things. I'm telling them they need context. The way you gain context is through playing pickup games and watching things. When you play pickup and you watch, whether it's high-level pros, high-level D1 girls, high-level D1 boys, you'll see things that trigger your imagination from practice to this that now open your mind to start trying things. Because the difference with girls and boys is when boys have all those pickup games, they get to play with their friends. They try all the stuff we yell at them for when they can't do it yet, and they whip it out in a game. Like, why did you just do that? Why did that just happen? Don't you ever do that again. Meanwhile, you're telling them, practice that when I'm not looking. All right. With girls, it's almost like I'll tell them, don't finish underhand for right now. Like, there's a time and place for that, but then we'll practice it. But I'm explaining to them like, no, you just can't do it yet. But I'm opening this up now to show you where it's applicable, because the way you're doing it, it's not applicable there. What you're doing, this is what you do. When this comes up, that's when you do this. We can only do what you can do. We don't just do things to do them. So everything you hate that's mundane, boring, monotonous, repetitive, if you want to spend less time doing it, do it better. So I know we're good.
Yeah.
We're good here. It's a tool in the bag. Throw the bag over your shoulder. Let's move on. So now I know when we open up this, now we spend 3 minutes on to warm up. We don't need it for skill sets, but I need you going 100 miles an hour at it when we do it, because
it's kind of like in life. You want to you can't go from here to here. You got to go small steps and get the small wins, get stuff out the way so that you can move forward. Same kind of philosophy.
Right. So the buy-in I get from them is much better. So like I'll show them. So like a lot of times the very first practice, I'll show them the end drill first and have them go through it for like 3 to 5 minutes, watching them dribble the ball off their foot, mess up a million times, not even get through the first 3 sets of cones to finish the layup. And it's like, okay, you see that? Everything we do after this is to build up to what you just did so that you can do it perfectly. Because what you were just doing is how I want to start, but we can't start there until you can do it. So if you want to get there, I need you to treat each part of this that I break down very serious and master each part individually. And then you'll see it put together in thirds. And then we'll put all 3 thirds together once we build each third. And then once it goes together, it'll just happen. And then we'll start here. But I want you guys to see where I'm going, because I think you don't trust fully what I'm doing. I need blind faith here. And that's when I realized I got the buy-in. So sometimes you do show them stuff, rope it back in, like you just said, working backwards, but you have to show them. Sometimes they don't know what the end game is. And the way I learned that was over the past 4 years, the first 2, I spent watching them do literally what you say to the T. So like you tell a boy to do something and you can just say it and they feel you on it. When you tell a girl to do something, they do literally what you just said, and you don't say it out loud. Actually, I would say over the past 4 years, at least 10 different girls heard me say this out loud. Damn, that is really what I just said, isn't it? Because they did literally what I said. And it's like, no, 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 no. You got to feel me on this one. And then you re-break it down. So you're essentially building a robot. You're taking a human, building them. The girls turn into robots. And then it's like, no, now show me you doing it. It's like, I just built this perfect machine. Now I need you to be you. I don't need the machine anymore.
So
like the machine can't play in games.